You need stand?
On the stand?
You don't need that.
Sit down, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Go.
Go.
Center stage. Yeah.
One second. Yeah, ready.
Hello, my name is Zoe and I go to Montgomery Upper Middle School. Recently, through a missions organization called InterCP, I was able to open a Bible study at my school. I got this idea over the summer and I just called up a friend and I was like, hey, do you want to start a Christian club at school? At first, we were both a little anxious about it because we were too afraid to be judged by our peers. But after praying for a while, we finally got the courage to step up to our principal and talk to him about this. At the beginning, my principal didn't like the idea of a Christian club at school, and he thought that we were going to be forcing down our faith onto other people at our school. But after constant meetings with him and trying to get him to let us do this, we finally got to have our first meeting. Daniel 12:3 says, "Those who are wise will shine like the brightness of the heavens, and those who lead many to righteousness like the stars forever and ever." So this verse really inspired me because since these days we're coming to the end times, it's very hard to be bold in your faith when everyone around you is doing their own things and is following the ways of the world. And I truly wanted to help people at my school and wanted to be a light to them. At our school, there are many people who are too ashamed to say that they're Christian and don't like confessing that they read their Bible or go to church. And what we decided to do at this club was we analyze scriptures and talk about how this can relate to our lives. And we take worldly problems that we face and we talk about what the Bible tells us to do in these situations. Our vision is to have a community of Christian believers at our school and encourage one another. My youth pastor, I was talking to my youth pastor about it and he gave me this book. It's basically kind of like a short paraphrasing book of the Bible, and it has different notations so that it's easier for kids to understand. And at the end, when it says when you're done reading it, it tells you to hand it on to someone else. And so far, I've handed out 5 of these at my school, and I hope that people will be able to receive the gospel through this book. And this club impacted me because I was able to create a strong Christian community within my school. I'm not ashamed of my faith in Jesus, and I'll continue to be the light of my school and encourage other Christians to do the same. Please pray that God will send me more remnants that will not be afraid to step up and will touch the hearts of people at our school, and they will receive a heart for the nations.
Amen. Amen. Praise God. Are you done?
Praise God for you, and we will promise that we will pray for you and the wonderful work you're doing at the school. Okay, who's next? Sahil, up there.
Good evening, church.
Good evening.
Well, today I am going to recite a very good sermon from Psalm 23 called Soul Loving Shepherd. I'm going to recite the first 3 verses of Psalm 23, and I'm going to tell 3 meanings of each 3 verses that I will recite. Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Well, from the first verse already, I think you can already see verse, the meaning of that means why will he give us all these kind of things. For example, he gave us a lot of things. He protects us. And that is due to how he preserves us. That I will be talking about that later on. Well, that he does all kind of things for us, and due to him preserving us. For example, he gives us food, he gives us drinks to drink, he gives us food to eat, he gives us all kind of things that we need, that we would actually be surprised if he still gave up his life to preserve us. Well, moving on, I think the second verse is really due to everything I just said. Well, in the meaning of the third verse in the chapter, I think that goes on everything I just said, due to everything I just said. The third verse means he preserves us. He does all kind of things for us we could never imagine. For one, he gives us food to eat, again, to drinks to drink. He gives us things to live with. Well, the main aspect of this is he gave us so many things, and all he wants to do is to pray or read the Bible for less than a minute. He gives us the soul to live for eternity, and all we have to give him is less than a minute. Well, moving on, I'm going to tell you how God preserves us, most likely sacrifices himself for us. So, remember this sentence until the rest of the sermon. The sheep sacrificed himself for the shepherd, and the shepherd sacrificed himself for the sheep. In the Old Testament, the sheep sacrificed himself for the shepherd, but in the New Testament, and once for all, the shepherd sacrificed himself for the sheep. Well, that is a very good example of how God preserves us. First, everything was chaos. God had to flood the earth because of all the bad people and all the wicked people who always thought of sin. But years later, with the people like all Christians and Catholic, since they're all part of Christian, now, since God knows that there are no more people who are too wicked or too bad, now God has to preserve himself for us. Well, this is the most important part of the sermon. See, what we're doing, and just for 1 minute, I want you to pray to God and just give him back all the favor he gave us for eternity. Well, I just want you to remember that all of us are sheep